at 3:30 Eastern, side of College Game Day, again, at Knoxville. Number 3, Alabama, at number 6, Tennessee. This, to me, is the biggest of the unbeaten games because the SEC, as we know, it's not a bias. We don't care. They just have the best league in the country. And so for Alabama, you still got to play Ole Miss, undefeated and ranked. You still got to play LSU, who plays you tough. And you still got to play the Iron Bowl. And I know record separate, it's always a tough game. Tennessee, on the other hand, they've got to prove to everyone in the country that they're a legitimate threat at Georgia. They lead the country in offense. They're the best offense in the country, hands down. With Josh Heupel, Hendon Hooker, and that squad has done offensively has been remarkable. Brew McCoy, receiver, stepping up. Will Cedric Tillman be back? We think so. They're coming off a 40-30 beatdown over LSU. And so now you got Alabama, escapes Texas A&M, Jalen Milroe at starting quarterbacks. Now the biggest question is, will Bryce Young be back? The media availability, the practice availability tomorrow. Nick Saban has said on numerous occasions this week that they're going to try to get Bryce Young in a position to play. But it completely changes the course of this game if he can't, because as we saw against Texas A&M, the offense is different with Jalen. And so the top offense in the country against the top 10 defense. I mean, this game is really, really good because I think more than the other ones, Penn State, here's how I'd rank them. Put it this way. In terms of the most important Big Ten or undefeated matchups, Alabama, Tennessee 1, Penn State, Michigan 2, Oklahoma State, TCU. We'll get to that in a minute at 3. National championship, college football playoff implications, all of that on the line for both of these teams. And with Alabama, we've seen it twice already this year. They needed an injury to Quinn Ewers at Texas to slide by their Bryce Young magic at the end of the game. The Texas A&M narrow escape was surprising to some. This will be that real first test to them. And I am so interested in Tennessee because could they be that team that comes out of nowhere? You get by Alabama, you got the rest of the schedule in front of you. Do you get a rematch with Alabama in the SEC championship if you win the SEC East? Does Georgia have a legitimate threat hanging out there in the SEC East? That's all going to be answered on Saturday. So Alabama at Tennessee, second game.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.